Hello, and welcome to BalletWise. My name is Michael Wise, its host and its creator. Today we're going to be talking about why you, yes, you, should be taking ballet. Any and every adult can find a major benefit to what ballet has to offer. Now, the first thing we need to go over is, as adults, when was the last time you climbed a tree, jumped off a fence, played hopscotch, jumped rope, crawled on the ground? Those are all things that we did as children that helped our bodies develop. Now, as an adult, we all have to acknowledge the fact that life happens. Children, jobs, life. But you have the ability to change that. I'm not saying those things ever go away. But the reality is, we have a responsibility to ourselves to try to at least be the best that we can be. Because I know personally that when you're able to do things that help build muscle and build balance, that your life feels a little bit freer. I have a little bit more control of what I'm doing in those areas. So let's cover what are the physical benefits of being an adult that takes ballet. Well, every time you walk into that ballet class, you're going to be working your leg muscles, your core, your ability to balance, your ability to hold your leg in different positions and in different ways. You're going to work on the way you stand. Because let's be honest, how many of us sit in front of a keyboard? You know who I'm talking about. Pretty much all of us. You sit in front of a keyboard and you're kind of in this slumped position all the time. And then you stand up and, I don't want to be mean, but we all kind of start to resemble, cavemen dragging our knuckles on the ground. That's not good posture. That doesn't pull our backs up. Not everyone's going to have a really physical job that's going to allow them to stay in shape. So we all need to do things that are going to benefit our bodies physically, that are going to allow us to enjoy our regular lives more. You mean the idea of being able to take a ballet class and develop those muscles and work on that coordination, that's going to help you get on the floor and crawl around with your child. That's going to help you be able to go out in the backyard and throw that baseball or play basketball or so many other things. But what you're doing is you're developing your body so you can really enjoy your life. Ballet is all-encompassing. It's not like you're going to the gym. When you go to the gym, you're working on very specific muscle groups. It's not like you're dealing with your entire body at all times. Ballet requires you to use 90% of your body all at the same time. It's not easy. But the advantages that it gives you far outweigh the discomfort you might feel. Now, I know that many of you probably have some questions or you're not quite sure. Well, let me alleviate that. Ballet isn't scary. Ballet is something that if you go into the right kind of class, you don't really need to know anything. And for some of you that probably took ballet when you were a lot younger and you stopped, you're more afraid of what it's going to be now than it was when you were a kid. Well, maybe the kid was the smart one. Because to be quite honest, there's nothing to be afraid of. As I like to say, you will never be the dancer that you were. You can only be the dancer you will become. So we don't need to look at ourselves and think, I'm going to be 20 years old again or 16 years old again. That time's past. But we can be the best that we can be now. Ballet gives us leg strength. It works on our core. It works on your arms. It works on your back. It works on your head. It works on coordination, pattern recognition. All of these things are integral parts of what ballet is. It's the reason why we put so many of our children in ballet in the first place, because it develops all of those things. But being an adult doesn't mean we don't need those anymore. I teach adult ballet classes. I also teach professional level ballet classes. And there's a definitive difference between what my adults need and what I have professional level students that need. Ballet classes shouldn't be scary. You should have fun, and you should be able to be yourself. Now let's talk about what the mental benefits are. Whenever you get into a class and you're able to move and get that blood flowing, you are actually removing toxins throughout all of your body that allow you to think clearer, breathe deeper, gives you more oxygen to your brain, which makes you think clearer. Next thing is, it's stress relief. Every time you push your body hard, you're alleviating a lot of that nervous energy that we all know builds up. And instead of getting in a fight with your significant other, sometimes a ballet class is the best way to get that stress out. But also being in an environment where you have supportive individuals that are also going to be working in the same way. The confidence that comes from it is outrageous. Every time you accomplish something you never thought you would, that's a boost to your confidence. You're going to stand up a little bit straighter, a little bit taller. You're going to actually see the world a little bit differently because you know what? You did it. Don't be afraid of it. As I like to say, if you don't do anything, nothing happens. But if you do something, something might happen. So give yourself an opportunity to go into a ballet class and let's see if we can have something happen. You might feel a muscle you never even knew existed. You might get the benefit because you're going to make new friends. You might actually realize you're going to think clearer. You're going to be happier. And people around you are going to go, hey, who's this? Because we're benefiting ourselves. We're taking care of ourselves. And we're all working in a way that benefits our bodies. Now, as we age, it gets harder. But I don't know if we want to slowly just get worse and worse and worse and then realize that we're having trouble walking, standing, leaning over and picking up something. We all get used to feeling like we're superhuman in our 20s, but then by the time we get into our 40s and 50s and 60s, we feel like the world has passed us by. But you don't have to feel that way. Ballet can help you get back to that feeling of, you know what? I got this. There's more to life than just sitting around and doing the day-to-day normal things that we do. Stop and take a moment. Look into a ballet class. Go in and try it. You shouldn't need anything special. Socks, easy moving clothes, a water bottle, and maybe a towel. You're not going to be lifting weights. You're going to be using your body. And these are all important things. Because we have a body for a reason. Maybe we should probably start trying to use it. Nothing in life that's worth it is easy. But I can tell you right now, the benefits of what ballet can do for you feel like you've won the lottery. So my name is Michael Wise. This has been BalletWise. And I hope you will find this message. And you know who you are, all of you. That ballet is worth it. That ballet is something that we don't need to be afraid of. And it's not for 5-year-olds anymore. It's not for 12-year-olds anymore. It's not for 20-year-olds anymore. It's for everyone at every age. And how do I know that? Because I teach those students. I have 70-year-olds, I've taught 80-year-olds, I've taught 50-year-olds, 40-year-olds, and they're all in the same class, and they all do it. Now, if you get an opportunity and you liked this video, other than a thumbs up, go back and look at the other YouTube videos that we've done. You might be able to find something that speaks to you, that you might even have questions and we might have the answers. So, remember, this is BalletWise. My name is Michael Wise. And you know what? Keep dancing, but better yet, start. And remember, be the best person you can be. Bye.